The VS-17 panel was originally developed by the U.S. military during the Gulf War as a high-visibility marking panel for ground forces to identify themselves to friendly aircraft flying above. It uses a high-visibility color mix of orange and pink on a nylon tarp-style size. It's now widely issued across units, and many SOPs have been developed as far as folding the panel a certain way to communicate different kind of messages. We see a huge importance attached to friendly forces identification from the war in Ukraine. The uses of the VS-17 have spread into marking friendly locations, paths, building, landing zones, entrances, emergency rescue signaling, hunting markers, etc. It's been very much embraced by the wider survival and preparedness community as well because it's such a versatile and capable item that's so easily stored and carried. The original VS-17 came with tie-downs attached, button snaps to connect multiple panels, but depending on the loadout, can quickly become bulky to fold up and to be carried by an individual soldier. The VS-17 has thus spun into several different sizes, colors, features, and a variety of options are available on the market today. It's been rare, however, to see improvements on the actual design, but I came across a family-owned, made-in-America small business out of Kansas called Easy Info, which has taken the VS-17 concept, researched and developed it into the Battlefield Reference Management System, called BRMS, which is a really cool line of products that take an element's friendly forces signaling and communication capability into the 21st century. It's a patented design with years of service, and over 700 products have been in use by the military throughout the years. The problem with the VS-17 panel of old is that they are not thermal capable and are basically useless at night, barring some kind of modification. Marking devices need to be visible in all kinds of conditions, and sometimes the VS-17 is just the wrong choice. As thermal and night vision units become more and more widespread, it's critical for signal panels to be able to utilize them and to work at all hours of the night and day. What they've done is adding a thermal layer as well as a night vision layer on top of a visual panel. What this means is that you now get a no battery and no power supply needed visual signal panel that can be seen by the eye, by binoculars, thermal, FLIR devices, and night vision devices. So what they've done is taken the VS-17 and updated it into the VS-20 and the VS-21, which is their configuration that consists of different combinations of no-power thermal material with either a front orange lime or a camel pattern that would obscure the enemy from seeing your signal, as well as the option to add IR material as well, which gives you a signal panel that is totally capable whether at night or by day, and also conceals your intention and your message from the opposing side. They also have a full line of signal panels for medical ID that utilize the same thermal and IR capability. They have BRMS, which is the Battlefield Reference Management System, for battlefield movement and control, thermal range markers and targets, updated VS-17 panels that just provide a better streamlined solution to the traditional VS-17, as well as thermal patches for friendly recognition, which function like the IR patches commonly seen. They have a custom shop as well for unit orders, but I see immense utility for organizations like community prepper teams, disaster response teams, hunting trips, paintball airsoft games, and the average prepared citizen. I reached out to them to learn more, and they kindly sent me a few of their panels to review and share with you guys. So we have a 2-foot medical ID panel, a VS-18 reinforced panel, and a VS-18 vacuum-packed version, which all three are perfect for my uses. They're all very lightweight. The reinforced will obviously be heavier than the smaller medical ID panel, and the VS-18 vacuum-packed will be in between. All panels also come with heavy-duty zip ties, that way they are ready to use out of the box. Of course, you can add your own paracord or shock cord to create your own attachments. Just from unwrapping the panels, I noticed how high quality the material feels, and the stitching and the material used was flawless. It definitely feels like it would withstand the elements and seasons over the years. Let's go through each one. The medical panel is excellent for a medical go bag, search and rescue, disaster response, or just as a compact signal panel that can be used for visual, night vision, or thermal, and that can slip into a day pack or cargo pocket. I don't currently have thermal, but here's how it looks like under a night vision camera. And you can see that the IR panels, the IR squares that are incorporated into the panel, glow and take in the IR, and definitely does the job there. Very visible as well from any distance, and provides a good option as far as signaling your location or your aid station to your friendly forces. Looking at the medical ID panel from far away, the orange definitely stands up against the landscape, and I have no doubt that even with the green summer and spring, again, something I have to test out, but I have no doubt that I would probably be able to see and discern the medical ID panel as well. Next, we'll take a look at the other two panels, which is an updated VS18 panel, which is basically a better improvement upon the VS17. This comes in a fluorescent orange and a lime ripstop, and comes in either a reinforced or plain configuration. So we have both here. If I had to hang one off the back of a vehicle, and I know I'm going to be taking it in bramble, shrubbery, abusing and using it long term, I would say the reinforced one is probably better. And what I have is I have the medical ID panel in the medic bag, I have the reinforced panel in the car, and I have the regular vacuum-packed one in the backpacking bag. Let's take a look at how each of these, the reinforced and the vacuum-packed, look like when they're spread out on the field, and how far away we're able to see them. And again, these are really, especially that lime really stands out against the shrubbery, the brush, and the ground, and definitely something you'd see from far away. And again, even with the greenery, I have no doubt that whether it's the orange or the lime, you'll be able to detect and discern both of them quite well against the landscape. So that's a good overview of the three panels for now. I'm going to be continuing to carry these in my kits wherever they're staged, and hopefully never have to use them. I would encourage you guys to also pick some of these up and incorporate them in your personal or family rescue plan. It's a really useful item to have in your SOPs to be able to use. Hopefully you never have to as well. And it's definitely getting signal panels, and signaling in general is getting a lot more traction in the online space as relates to whether it's military or professional users sharing info with citizens and community groups and preparedness and all that good stuff, preppers, etc. There are a lot of knowledge sharing going on that's helping people get better prepared, and signal panels is definitely a often mentioned item. So I do want to thank Easy Info for the opportunity to review this really innovative set of products, and I encourage you guys to take a look at the website. So I'm leaving a link to a very informative article about the uses and utility of the BRMS system as a command and control panel for military units, and they provide examples of how to incorporate them into your TTPs, as well as a link to the website itself. I make no money off the clicks. There's no financial incentive, no kickbacks for me. This is just a cool product I got to review and share with you guys, and I'm very thankful for that. So as always, I'm thankful as well for your time and your attention. And if you have any comments or questions, just drop them below. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It really helps me grow and share my experience here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.